Welcome to the Below Football Kaiser family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. A blockbuster transfer on the horizon? Kaiser Chiefs sign pre-contract with Flavio Silva. Kaiser Chiefs are considering strengthening their squad and appear poised to pull off a major coup by securing a player from Orlando Pirates. Details: according to Soccer Laduma, Flavio Silva has already signed a pre-contract with Kaiser Chiefs. However, official confirmation of negotiations between the parties has yet to be announced. Meanwhile, former Orlando Pirates player Veli has expressed doubts about Silva's ability to thrive at Kaiser Chiefs, believing the winger may not be the right fit for the team's style of play. Quote, "Is he the type of footballer who can play for Chiefs, considering their style? I don't think so. Take Gaston Sereno, for example. He's no longer the same Sereno we knew from Sundowns, and it's all because of the players surrounding him," Veli commented. Reminder: Nabi has stated the condition under which he is willing to continue working with the club. He also noted that this matter has already been discussed with management. New reinforcement for Kaiser Chiefs. The club to sign Nigerian striker. According to Unplayable, Nigerian striker Itiosa Ighodaro is set to join Kaiser Chiefs. Details: the forward, whose contract with Amazulu expired in June this year, has decided to continue his career by joining the Chiefs. The 23-year-old Ighodaro has already applied for a visa to travel with the team to the Netherlands. Whether this will be a trial or a full contract signing will be revealed later. Last season, Ighodaro made 27 appearances in all competitions for Amazulu, scoring 6 goals. The transfer-marked portal values the player at €1.4 million. Kaiser Chiefs striker gets first international call-up. New Kaiser Chiefs signing Flavio Silva, who has yet to play a match for the club, has been named in Guinea-Bissau's squad to take on Sierra Leone and Djibouti in World Cup qualifiers this month. Flavio Silva is a former Portugal under-16 and under-19 international but has since switched his international allegiance to Guinea-Bissau, where he was born. This is his first call-up by Guinea-Bissau, whose new coach Emiliano Tay named a 40-man preliminary squad for the two Group A qualifiers, to be both played at home. They take on Sierra Leone and Bissau on Thursday, September 4th, and then Djibouti on Monday, September 8th. Guinea-Bissau have little chance of qualifying for the World Cup as they sit 10 points behind leaders Egypt with only 4 games left. But they could force second place in the group if other results go their way and put themselves in contention for November's playoffs. Flavio Silva was signed by Chiefs from Persebaya Surabaya in Indonesia during the off-season and went with the club on their pre-season tour to the Netherlands. But he has not. Did Kaiser Chiefs make a transfer blunder on Arsenal Veli? Ex-Cape Town Spurs coach details midfielder's shortcomings: he was inconsistent. The 22-year-old is at last an Amakasi player after a long period of the Soweto Giants chasing after his signature. Chiefs recently signed Veli, but the move came after resistance from Spurs. Ex-Spurs coach comments on Veli's qualities. What happened? Kaiser Chiefs finally signed midfielder Arsenal Veli following a protracted struggle to bring the player to Naturena from Cape Town Spurs. Veli joined Amakasi together with another player from Spurs, Luke Bartman, who has also been a subject of a transfer wrangle. Former Urban Warriors goalkeepers coach Calvin Marlin has a close appreciation of Veli's weaknesses and opened up on the player's weaknesses. What Marlin said: "I'm surprised by Arsenal's signing. He was inconsistent during our time in the national first division and struggled to secure a spot in the first team for a while," Marlin told Kickoff. "But maybe he's matured since I last worked with him over 2 years ago. I hope he has improved and that a team like Chiefs can help bring out the best in him." It's common for many young players to expect to jump straight into the first team after coming through the youth ranks. So these two, I guess they were not different, added the former Bafana goalkeeper. As for Arsenal Veli struggling to make the Spurs team while I was there, sometimes this is tied to self-belief and a lack of consistency. I'm referring to doing the right things at the right time. Asanili's off-the-ball reactions weren't very strong, and defensively, he needs to improve. Hopefully, he has made progress in that area. The bigger picture. Last season, while playing on the NFD, Veli managed just a goal and an assist in 34 games across all competitions. That has invited scrutiny on the player to see if he is quality geared to defend the colors of Chiefs. But the way Amakasi went for his signature showed that the club believed in him. Most read. One sports lawyer slams Makona as Bafana risk being docked World Cup qualifiers points. 2 official, Thembinkasai Lorch completes permanent move from Downs to Maghreb club. 3 Koza denies allegations he is PSL owner and dictator. It's because their team isn't doing well. 4 Heartbreak for Bafana legend as Kenya crash out of Chan after losing to ex-Chiefs stars. 5 Lawyer explains why Sundowns SC Qatar talks on Ribeiro broke down. 6 Sundowns vs Pirates, preview, kickoff time and squad news. 7 Sundowns predicted 11 vs Pirates, Mado set to start after rejected offers. 8 Big news on Da, but Van Rooyen has no chance against Sundowns in MTN 8 semifinal. What next? Spurs are still contesting Velibai's move to Chiefs after grooming the player from his junior days. That might see the Soweto Giants hesitant in using the player when they host Mamelodi Sundowns in a Premier Soccer League match on Wii. Chiefs given green light to sign Luke Bartman from CT Spurs. SABC Sport understands the Premier Soccer League Dispute Resolution Chamber, DRC, has declared midfielder Luke Bartman a free agent, paving the way for Kaiser Chiefs to complete his signing. The decision ends weeks of uncertainty for Amakasi as Bartman's status was under review following Cape Town Spurs' relegation to the ABC Motaung League in May. Spurs endured back-to-back demotions, from the top flight and then the Motaung Foundation Championship, dropping into the amateur ranks. According to NSL rules, players become free agents under these circumstances. However, Spurs argued that Bartman still had a binding contract, despite a clause stating he could leave if the club was relegated. On Tuesday, the PSL DRC ruled in favor of Bartman, allowing him to join a club of his choice on a free transfer, expected to be Kaiser Chiefs. Amakasi received similar clearance just 10 days ago to sign former Spurs captain Asanili Veli, whose legal team fought to secure his release. Read, Badila exit paves way for Somaliland Sundwana Chippa comeback. The DRC rejected Spurs' arguments in both cases. Chiefs are now expected to move quickly to finalize Bartman's registration before Spurs escalate the matter to SAFA and request arbitration. Spurs have voiced their displeasure, calling the rulings on Veli, and now Bartman, an injustice to clubs developing young talent in South Africa. Bartman, 19, has not been training with Spurs during this contractual dispute and will likely link up with Chiefs once the paperwork is complete.